Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tony with Fun Intelligent Training, and today I want to talk to you about how to track your food in MyFitnessPal. Now, if you are a client and you've done our nutritional worksheet, you've received some numbers as far as how many calories to eat per day, how many grams of protein, grams of fat, and grams of carbohydrates. Now, after we give people these worksheets back with these numbers, the first thing everyone always asks us is, well, then what should I eat? Now, it's come to my attention, and I've realized over the course of doing this that people really have no idea what foods are good sources of different macronutrients. You know, which foods are rich in protein, which foods are rich in carbs or fats, or a combination of these macros. So I can't just tell you what to eat because there's way too many variables, way too many options. We probably have different tastes. We'd have probably have different cooking abilities, schedules, and all that plays a factor in what foods you eat. So what you really need to do is you just need to start tracking. And I just want to show you how absolutely super simple this is. Okay. I have my MyFitnessPal set up as just feedings 1 through 6. That's because I don't care if I ate these foods at breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I want to see what I ate in chronological order. So having snacks and stuff like that listed in here is completely useless to me. So this is just why I have this set up like this, but you can do it any way that you want. So you can see here for breakfast, I had, or feeding 1, I should say, I had some milk with 2 scoops of protein powder, and that totaled out 455 calories. There was 40 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fat, 46 grams of protein, and 30 grams of sugar. Feeding 2, which I actually haven't eaten yet, but I will be eating shortly, is 4 eggs, 4 strips of uncured bacon, 1 ounce of raw milk cheese, and half of a red pepper. So far, I've eaten, or will have eaten after I eat feeding 2, 1,153 calories, 48 grams of carbohydrates, 65 grams of fat, 93 grams of protein, and 37 grams of sugar. So that means, based on my daily goals, this is how much I have left to eat of all these things: calories, carbs, fats, and protein. Okay? So, with that said, I have to eat a lot more of everything, but I'm not gonna know specifically how much I have to eat or as far as what foods I have to eat. I just have to track what I'm going to eat or track what I do eat, and then from there I know, okay, I didn't hit my protein goals for the day, or I didn't hit my fat goal for the day. So you need to punch in different foods into MyFitnessPal and see what is in those foods, and that way you know, okay, if I'm short 20 grams of fat, maybe I'll add in some macadamia nuts because those are very rich in fat. And the only reason I know that is because at one point I ate some macadamia nuts, I put them into MyFitnessPal, and I said, holy moly, there's a ton of fat in these. This is awesome. So that it's a learning process. There's no getting around that. Um, there's there's no one that's going to be there to hold your hand through all of your nutritional decisions day in and day out. So you're going to have to take some responsibility for it. But I promise you, it's going to be worth it. And I'll just show you how easy this is. All right, you click on whatever meal you're going to add it to, hit add food. Here's a list of foods that I normally eat during feeding 4 that are there for my convenience. But if it's something completely new, let's say I'm going to have, maybe I'm going to have a cheat meal, and I'm going to have some ice cream, or let's say an ice cream sandwich. Type that in, and let's say I'm going to have a skinny cow. Vanilla ice cream sandwich, sugar free. Add that up. Put it on there. Bam. Well, look at that. I know that I had an ice cream sandwich today, but it didn't ruin my whole day. I'm not going to feel guilty about it because I had a little treat, and I still have plenty of room for my good whole foods. All right, so there's no way you're going to know how much you're supposed to eat or how much you did eat if you're not tracking your food. And eventually you won't have to track. A couple months in, You'll have a much better idea of what foods you need to eat each day to hit your goals, and then you can freestyle a little bit more. But you really need to educate yourself by tracking diligently. And don't even worry about making all these crazy changes right away. Just start tracking what you normally eat before you decided to make these healthy improvements, and that'll give you a really good idea of how close you are or how far away you are from your daily goals. So if you guys have any questions about this video, please email me, Tony@funintelligenttraining.com, or post a comment up to the video. All right, I'll see you guys soon.